Hey Fun Seekers, it's Becca and this is Blanket Fort Adventures. If you noticed, last week I didn't post a Becca Hearts This video, and it's kind of because I've had a rough couple of days. Last week was sort of difficult and the week beforehand wasn't as stellar as I would have liked it to be. But anyway, so there wasn't many things that I hearted, so I just sort of skipped it, and then now I'm here and there still hasn't been like that many new things that I've discovered or wanted to share. So I'm switching it up and I'm gonna do a 50 random facts about me video, or I want to call it 50 bits of Becca, because I feel that half of these things are like opinions, not necessarily facts, but I guess an opinion that I have would be considered a fact of myself, although opinions do change. And now we're getting into like a whole existential thing about like growing and changing and how we're constantly evolving, and I'm just gonna, pardon my gingerade burp, I'm just gonna hop on into my 50 fun facts, bits about me, and let me just jump into it. So my first fun fact is that this is actually one of my favorite shirts, but as I see myself filming in it, it's not the most attractive shirt, let alone I actually am like filming at 8 o'clock at night with terrible lighting, and this is not the most attractive version of me on the interwebs, but whatever. This is my favorite shirt. It's a thrift store shirt that I got like when I was 14 or something, so I've had it for a really long time. Second fact is I'm an Aquarius. Third fact, I'm half Japanese and half Irish. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to go through my facts with minimal explanation, or else this is gonna take forever. So, I'm engaged, as some of you guys might know. My favorite show of all time is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I had my California high school diploma when I was 16. I've visited 25 states. I'm an ENFP. That's my Myers-Briggs? My Myers-Briggs abbreviations, ENFP. My first celebrity crushes were David Bowie, Steven Tyler, and Will Smith. Firm believer in the importance of internships, whether they be paid or unpaid, and I've had a ton of internships, and they've included 01 Gallery, that no longer exists, ThingSpace Gallery, which I'm still with, MySpace, towards like the end of the MySpace era, and a music magazine called Under the Radar. And I love the people at Under the Radar. They are awesome, and that was just a really cool internship to be a part of. I have one older sister, and I wrote a young adult novel with my older sister. I'm currently in the process of we're currently in the process of finding an agent for said young adult novel. I used to be an actress. I stopped pursuing acting in 2007 to focus on art instead. I have not followed a clear career path in my life, but through hustle, hard work, always being willing to help out people for whether it be paid, unpaid, or just getting to know someone that can help me later down the road, I think that I've carved a really nice place for myself in the world. My earliest memories of being depressed were when I was about 8 years old. I've dealt with anxiety and depression all my life. I am predisposed to being chemically imbalanced towards depression. I have been on medication, and I do think it's a great tool for certain people. I'm currently not on medication anymore, and I'm learning to deal and cope with different methods. Plus, the medication gives me headaches. Really weird headaches. So I just don't take it anymore. I ended up telling my fiance all my psychiatric history on our first date, and I do not recommend telling a first date your psychiatric history. Bad idea, don't do it. My fiance is a unicorn. I don't expect it to turn out well for most people. Just hold off. Just hold off. I believe I will have to cope with my depression and anxiety for the rest of my life. I don't ever expect it completely going away, but I do know that the harder I work at to stay positive, find joy, find the sparkle, find the fun, that I'm able to keep it kind of like small and manageable. I love lip syncing and making up new songs to anything. Anything that spikes my interest. I can just make a song up about it. You might have heard some on my road trip vlogs. My cure for when you're feeling really icky and ugh and inside is to dance. And that's what I do. I actually legitimately shake it off, Tay Swift style, and I will dance to anything and just get my body really moving and silly, and it kind of helps all the feelings for a bit. My favorite smells are eucalyptus, mint, and citrus. Anything really clean and fresh. My battery's dying. Very sensitive hearing and smelling. I need ambient noise when I'm around other people who are eating. So a radio conversation's going on around me, it can't be silent. I love the sound of footsteps in a museum. It's my favorite sound. I work in social media marketing, if you were curious. And I love unplugging. I absolutely love when I do not have to be attached to my phone. I'm a walking oxymoron. Oh, that's a fact. I think nature is the best medicine. I have 3 tattoos, a 4-leaf clover, a piece of candy, and a pineapple. My favorite animal is a skunk. I dream of owning a place one day that's big enough for me to have my own chicken coop and my own skunk and a bunch of animals and a vegetable garden. I consider myself a really positive, optimistic person, despite the anxiety and depression. I have a talent for entertaining myself and generally making anything fun. At least I think I'm talented at it. And generally the people around me think I'm talented at it. At least I'd like to think that they think I'm talented at it. My favorite foods are Indian food, Cuban food, and like traditional Japanese ramen. My favorite alcohol is rye whiskey. I found out about YouTube through a job I had working at a hair care company. A lot of Mandy Moore movies strangely parallel my life, specifically How to Deal and Because I Said So. Seth Green is my longest running celebrity crush, and I saw him last year and almost like fainted when I saw him. Hyperventilated, tears were brought to my eyes. No, I did not say hello. Apparently he really hates talking to fans. I have difficulty just choosing one thing that I like. I like to have options. When I travel, I collect Christmas ornaments as my souvenir. My favorite sodas are root beer and ginger ale. Between 2009 and 2012, I curated group art shows as a hobby. I have an irrational fear of dolls. And lastly, I do believe angels, demons, and ghosts exist. Well, on that note, my battery has been blinking, telling me that it's about to die, so I'm just gonna end this here. I believe that was 50 random facts. I believe that might have been more than 50 random facts, but now you know a little bit more about me, and I hope you subscribe, give this a thumbs up, tell me something random, fun, or great, or whatever about yourself. I want to know who's watching these videos, and I want to know more about you. And lastly, I will see you fun seekers in my next video. Alright, talk to you later. Bye! A delicious flavor. So it's pineapple strawberry. So it's pina colada without the coconut. And I don't know why I'm trying to explain to you what pineapple and strawberry tastes like.